Hello, people, and welcome to a live solo gameplay of Warships. Now, I'm doing this purely because I just kind of want to play a game, sit down, talk with you guys. Yeah, this is probably going to be like boring, be a lot of blank space here and there, but it's just something I want to do. So, moving on from that, playing Tier 6 in the Warspite. It's a Tier 8 game, which I'm not particularly looking forward to. However, the enemy team does have a Tier 8 battleship, which is my main threat. Why is it a main threat? Why not destroyer? Well, this thing turns on a dime, so that's always fun. Anywho, moving on. So, my channel, what's happening? Well, if I'm just going to be frank, I'm getting quite disheartened from doing this, like putting videos out daily, because it's been a month and a half, right? I'm not expecting like huge subscriber gains and everything like that, but I have lost 3 subscribers and gained 2, one of which is someone who's in the War Thunder clan who actually knows like who I am. It's so disheartening, because like I put in a month and a half's work into this. I've spent literally at this point over £300 getting software and hardware in order to do this properly. Like the SSD and the holder it's in that I used to record onto is a sort of impromptu capture card because it's way quicker, and it means that if I need to I can actually record uncompressed 1080p. That costs £220. It's not cheap. And yeah, I'm not expecting to see a return on that investment for like years, but I legitimately want to, I do still want to make something out of this. I want to entertain people. I want them to have fun watching the gameplay that I do, and listening to the podcast. But it's been a month and a half, coming up in 2 months, and 2 subscribers, one of which I know, and I've lost 3. It's kind of like, it's disheartening. I'm going to keep doing it for the while anyway, purely because it is something I want to do, and I know like it's not going to be easy starting it. But it's disheartening. And if any other like people who want to make videos or are just starting to make videos, keep going. I'd probably say, like all the large YouTubers say, you've got to keep going, you've got to keep trying. It's like, yeah, I know I'm now in the position where it's now really hard. I'm in that hole where it's very hard because you don't know what's going to be like the next day. You're going to go and hit it big, you're going to get a viral video, or are you just going to flump and your channel's not going to grow for like a year and a half. But I mean, I've picked up a couple of subscribers. Not bad. Even if I've lost 3, I've still got 2. So I mean, like, the majority of subscribers I had before were just people I knew anyway, so it's not so much as a matter to me. But yeah, so probably like I'm gonna keep going. You don't need to worry about trying to find an alternative to content, although there's already a quite big and good alternative to British content based around these games called The Mighty Jingles, which I suspect is where the majority of my viewer base exists coming from, the people who watch that. But however, they don't, and yeah. Anyway, moving on. What am I doing on the channel? Well, honestly, I don't have a clue. World of Tanks is putting out its new patch soon. I'm going to be covering that, because I do still play World of Tanks occasionally. I just don't particularly want to record it because the game performance is pathetic. I'm just going to be blank, it's pathetic for a game that old. So I have the settings cranked to max in basically all the games I play. I have a top-end system. I'm in the top 1%. Yeah, I know, kind of bragging. I don't care. And my point being is that it runs at sub 30 FPS.
Enemy severely damaged.
It runs at sub 30 FPS on a top-of-the-line system that costs £1,000. What? Like, it's pathetic. It is quite frankly pathetic the way that game performs. So why don't I play it? Well, that's why. That's why I don't like record it or play it too much, because it is extremely painful. Because honestly, because I have quite bad eyesight, I have to wear glasses, right? And it also means that like it's a lot easier to see stuff that's a normal frame rate. If I don't, because I have damaged retinas rather than like just like short or long-sighted, my left retina is basically balked. Any issue I have with my eyesight, that then like it gets compounded by things that aren't normal, basically. So 30 FPS is actually quite painful to look at. It's not just a preference thing; it's actually legitimately painful to look at sometimes. And I'm getting completely hounded here.
Assault, sir. Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, so that's always really fun. I'll just hop out to the port and then grab another ship. But yeah, so I'm going to be covering the next World of Tanks patch. That's something I will be doing. I'm probably also going to start covering Armored Warfare, because I do play that occasionally as well, but it won't be to the same extent as both World of Warships and War Thunder, which I do play quite regularly. I'm also considering doing stuff like, I'm trying to get Master of Orion working. This is like one of the main reasons why I've been having like lack of issues, is that I've been trying to get Master of Orion working on my PC. It boots up to an error message every time, which is a pain in the arse. However, Wargaming North America tech support, given their dues, they're doing everything they can. Like, there's been a backwards and forwards conversation going for about 3-4 days, and we've basically exhausted everything I can do, and it now has to be passed along to the development team, which is something like completely out of my control. So once that's fixed, hopefully I will be able to play that. And then record it. Shut up, phone. And then there's things like Space Engineers. I want to record Space Engineers, but basically I can't do Planetary Space Engineers because it's 30 FPS. Unless you guys are happy with that, at which point I will be happy to record it at 30 FPS for you guys. But once again, it is quite painful for me to actually play the game at 30 FPS. But, I mean, it's manageable because it's not fast-paced or anything like that, basically. It's not World of Tanks. World of Tanks is too fast-paced at 30 FPS to me, and it just, like, my head hurts after playing it, but Space Engineers is fine because it's quite slow. So continuing on from that, I put up a video a couple of days ago asking for your guys' opinion. One person has watched it, nobody has suggested anything. It's such a pain in the ass because you guys, I need opinions. I'm not even like wanting opinions, I need opinions. I need to know what you guys want to see. Because if I don't know what you want to see, you're not going to watch it. If you're not going to watch it, then I don't know what you want to see. Like, that's just the major issue here, is that I don't have community interaction. I don't have community. I need people to be sort of looking and seeing and thinking, I like this, and then telling me, I'd like more of this, and then I will make more of it, but because I don't, I can't. And it just results in this like vicious spiral of just, you don't know what anybody wants to watch, but at the same time, like, they don't know what you can produce, but you don't know what they watch. Which is just a pain in the arse, frankly. But yeah, so that's that. That's just about that, really. Yeah, I know the last match I was in wasn't particularly fun, but at this point I'm more concentrating on trying to get my thoughts out, and this is just something you can watch in the background. But anywho, as I'm going into this match, I will leave you to your lives. And I will try to continue this, but it is like, it's not so much I want as I need you guys to start interacting, because if you watch this video and you think, I like this, or I don't like this, please, for the love of God, let me know, because I need to know what you guys want to see. Then once I know what you guys want to see, I can produce more of it, and then you can enjoy that content. That's all I want to do, is I want people to enjoy watching my content. But that's not going to happen if I don't know what content you enjoy watching. But yeah. At the end of this, I'm going to leave you to it, and I will see you all next time. Catch you later.